in the day. They're down to their bones a bit, Australia. They've struggled. Second biggest margin of victory over Australia ever. Just a bit of shape, but it swung right onto the middle of Phil Salt's blade. So the perfect start for him. Wonderful cover drive. Good time to bring in Tammy Ball. Good morning, Tammy.
Morning, Adam. Morning, everyone. What a start from Phil Salt. Over pitch from start, a hint of shape. As you said, straight on to the middle of the bat, and a great way to get underway.
Not where Phil Salt intended it to go. In fact, he didn't really intend to play a shot at all. It was in leaving or attempting to leave the ball that ran off the face of the bat.
Yeah, it's fortunate for Salt, trying to shoulder arms, just catches the toe end. It's just in that area that he's played and missed at already in this over. Not sure how much it's coming back or whether it's going straight on. And
another one crunched to the extra cover boundary. Terrific start for Salt and England. 3 boundaries from the first over, 12 for none. He's either missing them or hitting them to the boundary. There's not much in between from Phil Salt at the moment. He's 16 off the first 2 overs. England are 17 for none.
Wait there!
Nicely timed from Duckett. It was a bit offline from start. A gift, but well put away, and England are off to a flyer, 23 for none. It's flown away, absolutely flown away. The boundaries here at Bristol are pretty short, straight. It's a different matter into the corners, but this is just flown over the slips and gone all the way.
you can see the intent from Phil Salt, using his feet again. Clearly not happy with the length that the Australian bowlers are bowling, and well, you can't fault the intent. There's a full swing of the bat, and fortune favours the Braves in white ball cricket.
Putting the pressure on these opening bowlers. Duckett just pouncing on something from Hazelwood that's fractionally short.
Yeah, as all short batters are, they're good at picking up length when it's just a fraction short. Rocks back. Doesn't try to keep it down, just clears the infield.
That way, so England will be looking to put pressure now on Aaron Hardy. Phil Salt starts by picking up something fractionally short, and he's taken it to the leg side and hammered that for 6.
Just fractionally to the leg side, but Phil Salt swivelling on the hip, picking it up beautifully, getting underneath the ball. Under pressure right away, Aaron Hardy.
Over mid-on this time. Umpires will check. This may have gone straight into the boundary rope. Clear what England are trying to do. They'll look at this Australian side, look at some of the inexperience in the bowling lineup, make sure they don't settle. it's gone. I think it's gone straight into the boarding there. Yeah. Third umpire deciding that that is 6. Joel will. More runs to be had. Not a particularly wide ball because of where Salt stands, which is on leg stump and inside the line of the ball. He creates width for himself.
Just over the top of off stump, waiting beautifully, opening the face, hitting the ball on the top of the bounce. Phil Salt in total command of this over here.
Be out. Good catch. That man had been put there deliberately, Labuschagne, after the previous ball flew to the boundary. So Salt's rapid start has come to an end. He's made 45. He's got England off to a flyer, but he's done now.
Almost going to the death plan. Full wide Yorker. Set the trap with deep backward point. It's a very good low catch from Marnus Labuschagne in the deep. Phil Salt's got to go for 45. England 58 for 1.
Hazelwood from the pavilion end. Inside edge goes away for a boundary. Hazelwood cannot believe it.
Yeah, that change of angle. Angling back into the left-handed Duckett. Most bowls the perfect ball, but it still goes for 4. At times has looked a little bit frustrated actually through this series. I think Hazelwood probably bowled better than what his figures would suggest. Just gone over the top of the stumps. A little bit of seam movement back into the left-hander. Catching cover, waiting for something that's...
There is that shot. He found mid-wicket earlier in the over. This time over a wide mid-on. Excellent from Duckett.
Superb shot. Not a bad ball. Maybe just a fraction short for someone like Duckett, who is, is sitting there waiting for that sort of length. You hear us bang on all the time about bowlers trying to find a length that hits the top of the stumps, and maybe that one is just a little bit short.
Oh, gone. Nip back. Absolute jaffer, that.
They're possibly a scrambled seam cutter from Hardy. Talk about finding a length that's challenging the top of the stumps. Just a wobble seam, catches the seam, nips back in. The top of middle and off. Almost unplayable. Good line, perfect length. And big seam movement to the tall Western Australian all-rounder strikes. Dangerous Jacks goes, England 70 for 2. Offside off the front foot.
That was wide, and he loves them wide, he really does. He throws everything at it. The outfield with the rain is slow.
Yeah, that's where they're trying to get him out. They're trying to get him to miss-hit one of those to that catch and cover. Young man, Cooper Conley on debut.
Has to get down. He doesn't. Well, not quick enough anyway. He goes past him. Steve Smith, the skipper.
Well, that's a good shot. Playing up on top of the bounce. It's almost a back foot shot. You probably find his weight is up on the front foot. He just waits for it to get to him, hits it on top of the bounce and hits it hard. Doesn't really get back, does he? Just stays quite still. Got the timing, got the gap.
scoop. Very, very fine. Fine leg was wide, almost deep square leg.
Talk about the modern player. This is what they do. Predicting the line and length from Hazelwood. It was that slightly wider line as well that Harry Brook has read. Probably on about 5th stump. It's a long way across his stumps and just gets enough on it.
Nice. 83 for 2.
Angle straight away and being on the move.
Nicely timed, beautifully timed actually. Hardy does well. It is wet out there, just walking across this morning. It is really wet in patches.
It's a long way down for the big fella too. Have to be about 6'4", I'd imagine, Aaron Hardy. Talented cricketer. Does his job with the ball. We saw in Durham as well. He can be dangerous in the back end of an ODI innings with the bat.
We've had 14 overs. We're going to have some spin now with Adam Zampa. And you would imagine, with the shorter boundaries that we have here, fast hands from Harry Brook. It's a slowish outfield, but that's beautifully timed and placed.
Difficult shot to play this, particularly against the quality of Zampa. Not a lot of width on offer. Harry Brook creates it. Watch how late, transfer of weight. Great head position. Almost plays the ball when it goes past him. Brilliant.
Down the ground. Short boundary, clean strike, 6. So Zampa's first over after a good start goes for 12. 100 comes up, 102 for 2 after 15. Now we will pause for a drink.
Position in their action. Certainly something Stark can do. Hazelwood as well in this Australian team. So if you're watching it now as you see it, it's not always guaranteed to be delivered with that.
Flies through the vacant slip region for 4. Up to that point, it had been very good from Stark. But an edge has given that over to England. 8 from it, 110 for 2. Whose first over went for 12. 4 and a 6 to end that over after a good start. Well, he picks length so quickly, but in fairness, that was a bit of a gift from Zampa and a rare drag down. But that has been dispatched.
Yeah, just sits up this delivery. Yes, it was short. Just the pace in which it comes off the pitch allows Harry Brook ample time. Absolutely dispatch it for 6. Not a ground where you can be wayward. Punished here with any bad deliveries.
See that wind just picking up. And a warning for wind and rain in this part of the country a bit later on. Oh!
Lovely moving heading. Wide. Wide in there.
Be a nice drive home, wouldn't it?
Wet, let's just say.
We came back from Leeds the other day, didn't we, after that ODI? That wasn't fun. Now a full toss, so we've had a drag down and a full toss. This is very unlike Adam Zampa. But Harry Brook has absolutely dispatched both.
Yeah, and it brings up the 50 partnership for these two. Duncan and Brook have been impressive. Zampa just struggling to find his length. Previous over, couple of counter punches, good shots from Brook. These are gifts to a player of Harry Brook's quality.
found the ball? They have. Has it been damaged? Will they have to change it for a further delay? Well, umpire Damasceno will probably want to have a look at that. Just check everything is okay. Zampa's trying to get his fingers warm in horrible conditions. Well, to play cricket full stop really, it's so cold and windy, but particularly as a spinner and a leggy at that.
Nice off.
Yeah, I'd be interested in the condition of the ball down towards that temporary stand where Brook hit that 6. Is a car park. It's full of tarmac. If it hits that, it will scuff it up.
Reverse.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Catch!
There's a few more. Just over the head, but the boundaries are short, so Zampa under enormous pressure, and this is actually exactly what Ricky Ponting was saying earlier. They target Zampa. Where does Steve Smith, who is captaining today for Australia, go?
Nothing more than a chip, actually a miss-hit. Any other ground in the country, this is taken running in for long on. Here at Bristol, very short, straight down the ground.
Well, it digs it out in the end. 18 from the over, 128 for 2.